Hi there, Becky here from 168 Fitness. I'm back from holiday now and ready to help you achieve your summer health, fitness and weight loss goals, and I hope you are ready too. Perhaps you've already started following my advice from the previous few weeks and you've now got your goals, your plan of action, and hopefully you've already taken that first step. If you have, then fantastic, well done. We'll get to the next step shortly. If you haven't taken the first step already, then obviously it's not too late, but now is the time to get yourself focused, get yourself motivated and start taking some action. And it all starts just with that first either fitness class, first run that you do if you want to get fitter or better at running, the first meal that you choose, to a healthier option, or using MyFitnessPal like I talk about quite a lot, that food logging app, managing your calorie balance. You could be joining a Slimming World group, you could be signing up to a race if you want to be able to run a certain distance, etc. Whatever it is, the list could go on and on and on, but what you have to do is take that first step, okay? So if you've already done it, you'll know that it wasn't probably that easy. You had to think about it, you probably overthought it, you probably made 100 excuses why not to take that step out the door or sign up for whatever it was that you did. But now that you've done it, how good does that feel? How positive do you feel taking that positive action towards your goals? And that is what will drive you forward. That's what's going to keep you keep making those next steps and taking positive action towards your goals. That feeling that you're doing something for yourself, you're investing time and energy and potentially money into yourself and your goals, and you're being proactive, and that's the main thing. So if you haven't already taken that first step, your homework this week is to make sure you have your goals, for one, because if you don't know what your goals are, then you are not going to be able to take any action, or if you take action, it might not be the right action towards your goals. After that, you need to come up with a plan of action for achieving those goals. Think about what you've done previously, what you enjoy, what your time and your budget allows for you to do, what's local to you, etc. Do some research into it, come up with a plan of action, and then your homework is to take that step. Do one thing that's going to, at least one thing that's going to help you achieve your goals, and try and do that on a daily basis. After you've done that first step, I mean, we're going into the next step really, taking positive action on a daily basis. Ideally, you'd be taking only positive action on a daily basis towards your goal. So you wouldn't be doing anything that's conflicting towards it. But realistically, you probably, if you're looking to lose weight, you're probably going to, in the early days, you're probably going to crave some chocolate, or you're going to pick a slightly unhealthier meal perhaps. If you're going out for a meal, you might make a little bit of a wrong choice. But that's okay, as long as the majority of your actions are positive and helpful towards your goals, then you will succeed. And that I can tell you, like, I'll give you an example. I just recently did the London Marathon. I trained really hard for it, but I ate well for the marathon, and I felt in good shape, but I didn't cut out drinking. I didn't completely get rid of kind of unhealthy food. I love burgers, I love chips, I love whatever, and that's, to me, I saw that as the perk of training for a marathon, that I could kind of eat whatever I want because I was burning it off. So not 100% of my actions weren't necessarily positive, but about 80 to 90% every single week of this year leading up to the marathon, my actions were positive. So I was very consistent, and the majority of my actions were helpful and proactive towards my goal. So that's what you've got to aim for. You've got to aim for kind of moderation, but obviously majority of your actions being good and helpful towards your goals, or you won't achieve them. That's the simple thing really. You've got to make sure that the pros outweigh the cons, and your healthy eating is more frequent than your unhealthy eating, or the time spent exercising and saying yes to the fitness classes and going out for a run or whatever it is that you choose to do, you say yes more times than you say no. And there'll always be times when things crop up and you're not necessarily able to do the fitness class or make the PT session or go for a run. Maybe you don't like running in the rain, and if every now and again you say no to a run because you really just don't have the energy, or you just don't fancy it on that day, or whatever it is, or you say yes to the chocolate bar just because you're really craving it, that's absolutely fine. You've just got to draw a line under that occasion and move back on and back forward into your goals. And taking positive action. So that's really all I wanted to say, is that encouraging you to get started if you haven't already, and encouraging you to keep going and keep making those positive steps towards your goals and achieving them this summer. If you need any help or advice, please do get in touch. Always happy to answer questions. I can talk you through some potential personal training options if you need that extra support from me. Would love to help, and I'll be back next week with some more top tips.